is going to be played on the Dire offlane, most likely, right?
Yeah, because we know it's going to be a core Tiny. There's no way it's Chen or a Spirit core. So and if it is a core-ish Tiny, it's going to be... It's going to be mind control Tiny, surely.
Yeah. What's really great about this lone druid is that he allows you to pick a tri-lane too. So that Chen might just go with these guys. Then you can put lone druid on the safe lane and
he'll be by himself. Yeah.
And then you can last pick the miracle hero. So that's actually really good for them.
Yeah,
not necessarily the way they have to go, obviously, but it is an option.
Yeah, and Liquid does have last pick in this series, in this game once again.
So they can counter with that miracle hero. Vega, however, they have a lot of teamfight right now in between the RP and the Will-O-the-Wisp. They have a lot of buff to that PA as well. You can chakra magic for a lot of daggers. Eventually, when she takes that talent, it can hurt quite hard with the Empower too. What are they thinking about though?
A Tusk. Tag team.
So it is a core Magnus.
Kazumag. Tusk is you. That means...
Alright.
That means Mag is on Mag Tusk lane?
Yeah, I mean, they can
No, Mag by himself. I wouldn't actually say Magnus by himself on the safe lane and aggressive tri-lane. But
let's put that Tusk first there.
Yeah.
But most likely what's going to happen is, you're right, that Mag is... I'd rather see him actually on the offlane.
But by himself.
By himself, because if you put that Magnus on the offlane, what he can do...
Druid. Yeah. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be versus lone druid, but even if, like, that's not great lane for him. But what he can do is he can just creep skip, connect the creep wave to the creep camp that's nearby, and then farm it all away. So it's definitely a decent play. And then you're going to have Tusk plus PA on that safe lane, which is pretty nice, plus the Kotl, obviously. So you can deal with Tiny and whoever basically comes.
And we'll see the Chen then also go on this tri-lane versus tri-lane. And if you have a tri-lane with a Chen or a Spirit and a Tiny versus a PA Kotl and a Tusk, who comes out ahead?
Who plays better?
Oh yeah? Is it one of those? That's nice.
It's one of those, like because you have Chen, you have Divine Favor definitely on the Tiny. So if they go on him, you can turn. He's going to hit you quite hard, but at the same time, you have Tusk. Yeah, you have the tag team. Tag team that has been nerfed, though. You have to remember that. Tag team is not as strong as it used to be. It doesn't slow as much as it used.
When you're level 2?
You have to get to level 2.
True.
It's far away. Talking about level 1. But yeah, I mean, it can go either way, honestly. It's basically a lane in which small teams are going to decide it.
We have got a ban of the Morphling, so...
Banned Morphling, alright.
We did see Miracle play Morphling, right?
Yep, we did. Morphling plus Lone Druid would be very greedy. I'm not certain if that's really the way they wanted to go, but... Is there something that Vega is maybe thinking about picking, and that's why they ban out? Nah, there is.
Timbersaw. The DM Timber, they did it before. They won with it, actually. Who did they win versus? They won versus Real Deal with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Timber, most likely like that.
Yeah.
You can also put him on some side lane too, but DM has been playing that Timbersaw on the mid lane.
What's good against Timbersaw mid? There's a lot of things good.
There's a lot of things, Like you can pick a bunch of stuff. You can pick that Ursa that we saw yesterday.
Bloodseeker, what? We were not expecting that.
Bloodsuka. Alright, I don't know. Like, I didn't really see Bloodseeker in ages.
Nope.
I heard some talk in between pro players and stuff that this hero might be the next big thing, but...
You want to put him mid?
Yeah, I mean, that's where he shines. Definitely, Bloodseeker does best on mid versus Timber, so you can definitely win. If the Silence are basically battling all the time, you're gonna benefit from low HP on everyone across the map, and you're gonna hit him quite hard. But the thing is, you hit faster, not necessarily much harder like before. So
but Timber doesn't really hit for much either.
I mean, but Timber doesn't care that you hit faster. He cares about the damage, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't really hit hard. So you can still
but you're gonna give him armor.
For the last hit?
you will contest the last hits, definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm not thinking that anybody will be killed in the mid lane.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to
someone
think about
dives.
this Bloodseeker pick, honestly.
Oh, for this game, Owen thought OG would win.
He thought OG would win. Oh, that prediction did not age
No,
well.
it did not age well. Owen thought in the grand finals, or rather lower bracket finals of the European qualifier, it would be Caban versus OG. All right, so Owen has a wrong prediction here. We'll take
he
that.
Just lost.
He just lost.
Maybe we can call him and see what he thinks about this one.
I think Liquid, I'm giving them the edge, mostly because PA Magnus obviously is very strong, but at the same time, I kind of feel going into this, Liquid is a stronger team, and I am one of those skeptics that needs to be proven wrong first before I can believe anything. So, prove me wrong, Vega Squadron.
I've been completely opposite. I've been going with Synderen, that's the underdog in that last match.
That worked out well for you.
That worked out so well for me that I'm going to go with another underdog. I'm going to go with Vega as well. Now, do I believe that Vega is going to win 100%? I certainly do not, but I'd rather see them make an upset and perhaps get closer to that major. So,
dude, that would be amazing. All right, we are in the game.
Game
start. Game 1. Go. Fight.
Alright, we will see Liquid Miracle. Actually, is he gonna be the one going mid?
Well,
he doesn't look like that.
We have DM Magnus and Kazu Timbersaw, so they swapped that one about.
Alright. They're changing things around.
They are. It will be a Miracle Bloodseeker, and I think on the side of Liquid it was exactly the way we thought it was, although we don't know yet how the lanes are going to be. Are they going to be able to kill off the bear?
Matumba Man is going to go mid, it seems. He's going to be the mid, and Miracle is just going to stroll back bottom. So they are swapping, they are switching lanes up.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the Bloodseeker mid like we thought it would be.
Mind Control and GH just... a bit of harassment. Paraxu actually takes quite the beating here, but they go in with tag team onto GH, and with the Illuminate there as well. GH, can he get out? It doesn't look like it for the moment. He does get healed up, and Pexu's the one having to back off. Now Madara turning around for Mind Control, but they back off. Nobody dies here today, but that came scarily close. It does look like we are going to see... Never mind, are they switching lanes again?
Is anyone going to take these 2 bounty runes on the bottom lane? That's the real question.
That is the real question.
It doesn't look that way because, Bloodseeker might go for it because he's rotating. Not because he knows that the bounty is there. You see, he's not even going for... Miracle.
He just clicked on the map. Oh, hello.
He took it.
He just clicked on the map, but he is rotating. So they want to have... they're also rotating on the side of Vega. But they want the PA against Bloodseeker? Is that what they're going for here?
That's the way it looks like, at least. Tiny is rotating bottom though, and Miracle is dodging this. He's running back top. He is wasting some valuable time and experience. He is missing the full first wave, and he's gonna miss a big chunk of the second one too.
Musical lanes once again.
Yeah, I mean DM is doing quite fine so far, but I think there's an edge.
Maybe next time. To be careful here, GH is carrying quite the punch.
Alright, so you have Bloodseeker and Chen plus GH versus Timber. I mean, they wanted this Bloodseeker, they picked it into a Timber, so they wanted this lane for some reason.
Yeah, but Air Spirit is already going back. He's going to bottom. So now it's 2v2 lanes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes for Miracle.
Tusk PA and Castle Timber. Oh, going in on Madara. GH, there is a tag team. GH once again has to be so careful, and he already used his roll. A couple more hits, and he dies. It is indeed first blood, the way going with Pexu.
I mean, they weren't really on the same page there, GH and Mind Control. They went in. GH went in. Mind Control was buying stuff. I guess it's sticks or something in the side shop, so sounds really great. 14-1 right now on Matumba Man.
11-0. Yeah. With a couple of creeps still coming in, and those will be denied. So okay.
He's gonna deny one more. No.
Still, Matumba Man edging a little bit ahead of the Magnus.
Yeah, I think that's to be expected, honestly.
Yeah. Meantime, bottom lane has got a Tiny in trouble again. It looks like we might have that
Tiny dying.
Ooh, no, Chen coming in to help out Kuroki with the saving spells, and Peksu and Madara forced back. And comes the roll. They want to still get Madara. They should be able to as well. Couple right clicks and needing some misses here. The tree is will be tossed. And
the way he took that tree instantly, it looked pretty fancy, and they got that kill on Madara. I think they need this tri lane the way it is, but it looks like Chen might rotate away. They don't want to be losing experience, and he wants to get a good creep, perhaps.
Oh, it looks like Vega is also leaving the Timber Saw up alone against the Bloodseeker.
I'm not certain. Like a long time ago, Bloodseeker could do very well on that lane. As soon as someone gets low across the map, Timber Saw just dies. However, the new Timber Saw and the new Bloodseeker, I think it might be a bit different now.
Oh, you do see Miracle getting harassed quite a bit as Kuroki dies again on the bottom lane. The tri lane of Vega Squadron making some moves. And even though while this fighting is going on, we still have a Matumba man, a lone druid to keep in mind. He is going to be the one to keep an eye on for late game. Because I don't think they're going to be able to kill him off. You know, they might try a couple times.
He actually looks like he's going for that right-click build, like the range build. I'm not certain. Like, I'm happy he's not going for Radiance, at least. We've seen, at least from the past few games that we've seen Lone Druid, in this qualifier, he wasn't doing well with the Radiance. So,
oh, this battle is still ongoing. It looks like Peksu is on the receiving end of this one, though. Kuroki with one uphill miss, but the second one will hit the H rune of GH. It gave him no opportunity to run away from that. He tried to man fight for a little bit, but can't do that. Not for that long anyway. And the instant rotation afterwards to mid, that is towards DM. He has got a he doesn't. No. He
doesn't have it.
He does not have it.
But he might scout them. He's farming. He wants to farm here, but Kuroki might take that creep and turn it against him.
GH is still there. DM now sees him too. Oh, missed the roll there for GH. A rare miss, and that means DM can just hide under his tower again. Speaking of hiding under towers, it looks like Kezu is hiding under the Bloodseeker's tower. Peksu getting a tree in his face. Mind control, trying to chase him down, but nice blocks for maybe next time. Kuroki, though, he's right there and ticks off the cell for Peksu, and with the toss there, wasn't even needed anymore as Kuroki already took the last hit. Maybe next time giving them a little bit of a chase, but realizes his bait and just turns around and walks into death.
Yeah, that tri-lane on the bottom lane is definitely strong. Any tri-lane with Shan, once he has his creeps, it becomes increasingly harder, especially with the Tusk now dead a couple of times. Like, he's not really having the best game.
He is not.
Now the question still remains, who comes on top of on this top lane? So far, when it comes to CS, Kezu is doing fine.
Yep.
And Miracle,
who can do more with the farm they get? Like, who could do more earlier, I should say?
Definitely Timber. He gets that farm, he becomes unkillable, stands in front. They don't really have a lot of silences. They do have Rupture into Toss perhaps, or something like that is a good combination to use against him. So they have ways of killing that Timber. It's not like he is gonna enter God mode after the laning stage, but he is gonna give them problems, definitely.
Avalanche toss. Trying to get some extra harassment on Madara, who actually jumps in onto GH, but he can't roll away. He jumped into Madara himself. DM coming into this bottom lane as well. They try to get both of them with the dagger, slowing mind control down. Now all eyes on Kuroki as he's trying to run away and lure them away from mind control. Mind control is actually thinking about maybe helping out Kuroki right here. He's coming back. He has got an avalanche available, and he will use it. Toss up in the air as well, and GH coming back into this fight. This could be disastrous for Vega Squadron. They lose two. They do end up getting the tiny, but is that worth losing Madara's PA for? Definitely I'm not so sure.
Yeah, especially because your Magnus has rotated, so your position 2 is there the whole time, which basically leaves Matumba man on that mid lane, and he is pressuring it. He took down your tower. He's having a great time building into that Midas afterwards. You're basically leaving Matumba man all alone, lonesome on this mid lane. So
that's the way he likes it.
He loves it when he's alone. He enjoys it a lot.
Oh, Miracle luring people in. He gets the silence off, but the tag team was already there, and the right clicks will take him down. Peksu kills.
Yeah, like a few patches ago that doesn't happen. Like Bloodseeker kills you, but it's different now.
Did you guys see that? GH just kicked Kuroki out of the Out of the max spell. Wait, no shockwave for you, sir. Madara, can he still jump away? He actually got tossed first. Now he jumps away towards DM.
The bear is here.
The bear is here. He is ready. The real man, bear owner is here as well. Madara, the RP turning around. Can they do some damage? The Illuminate coming through as well. But Madara, he is trying to survive. It's not going to be enough though. No evasion to rely on DM. Now looking for a way out of this mess. But he is not able to. At least the Illuminate still clips on Kuroki. And they get that return kill. But 2 cores for 1 Chen. Kuroki will take that trade any day.
Yeah, at least Lone Druid rotated Disrupt. Sure, he still has Snowball and this to work with, so he's pinging, he's asking for help, he's gonna snowball to a creep, PA is coming in, I don't think Miracle gets this kill.
No.
Yeah, he's just gonna get out.
Like it. He's still a little bit extra speedy there from the Tusk being so low, but
Doesn't have a port though.
He does not, but well.
So he had to run back.
Don't worry guys, that sign was nothing. This is the lizard breaking down the studio.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nothing of value was lost.
No. So good.
No one saw that.
Nobody saw that. It is actually very even in terms of net worth, but I still feel like Liquid, with that ticking time bomb of Matuma Man, is in a very dominant position in this game. I don't know if people at home can hear that, but we have
I don't think the stream can hear the dog.
Sir Action Slacks would have loved to be in the studio today.
Right?
Yeah, he loves pugs, and we got one of them.
There's a little pug barking at everyone around, guys.
He didn't like me. He sniffed my hand thinking maybe she has candy, but the moment he realized that there was not, he started barking again. Oh, time to top here for Kezu's Timbersaw, as he is having a lot of hate on him from Team Liquid. Hey look, it's the Will-O-Wisp buying some time for the rest of Vega Squadron to get out. The Will-O-Wisp will get taken down. Is everybody here? Yes, everybody is mid lane. Rejoice, nobody dies though. So the saves were successful and the Will-O-Wisp was definitely worth using there. Otherwise,
it could have been much worse.
It could have been much worse indeed. Miracle taking one bounty and looking to take another as well, perhaps. No, he cannot. He has to run. Kuroki is going to be able to try and help him, but yeah, nice roar coming out from Matuma Man. Kuroki trying to juke here at RP, only hits on the bear.
He's
Miracle is fast and speedy, and he gets away. Peksu, not so lucky. The bear will eat him up. Kezu still on the chase of Miracle, but I don't think he can get very far with that. In the meantime, the fight still continues around this high ground ledge, and DM is the victim.
Even though Liquid is going for 2 Midases, they're still coming out on top of these fights, which is basically telling me that they're outplaying them hard.
Yep.
These small jukes, the savage roar here, the Miracle surviving on still of his HP.
Ooh, question though, we don't often see a Magnus mid anymore.
Yes.
What is he supposed to do extra other than,
Nothing.
you know, what normal Magnuses do?
Nothing. Like a few months ago, few patches ago, you would see the Echo Saber, so the Blink Echo Saber Magnuses or the Shadow Blade Echo Saber, in which he would be able to blow up one single target on his own, and that was pretty alright. But right now, I don't think that works the same way. I don't think, especially in this game in which he struggled to actually find himself on the map. Like, look at him. He is almost as farmed as his Kotl.
Yeah.
And that's not really your mid lane Magnus. That's basically your position 4 Magnus. So by the time he gets that Blink Dagger, he's gonna lose a lot of map control. Kezu so far is the only one managing to delay them.
Yeah, PA is just needing to farm up so he can actually take care of things. And, at this point, the Magnus PA combo that is always so strong.
I mean, it's still the Magnus PA combo. You give your PA power. But you don't do much extra besides that, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
That PA is farming fairly well, but Matuma Man is just skyrocketing with his net worth. 7k already.
Yeah.
He's building into a Radiance, actually, after all. A build that we haven't really seen win in quite a long time, at least in this qualifier, so it's going to be interesting to see if Matuma Man can pull it off.
We have not really seen a lot of Lone Druids, though.
Yeah,
have we?
That's true. No, we haven't.
No. Double damage rune for Tiny. Nice one for Mind Control. If he wants it. He does want it.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna have that Blink Dagger soon.
And he's gonna find Madara, if he's lucky. That's a tree already.
And Madara does see him. He's waiting for Magnus to commit or not.
Maybe he's just waiting for him to go on Magnus, seeing if Mind Control will do that. They should be able to take him down. They got RP.
He's very tanky, 12 sticks as well. Maybe after this, Avalanche is used.
Let's find out in a second, as Pex, who is the one getting gone here up on top. Chen already teleporting out, knowing that he is needed bottom to save Mind Control. They didn't end up using the RP, and
it's good that they didn't, because I don't think they kill him there.
Oops. Well, I guess they took the fight out top, and now they want to take the fight bottom. GH being recalled back into that bottom lane. They can give some chase to the PA and the Magnus if they want to, or at least take control of that side of the map as well. Where can you still farm if you're Madara? You're sharing farm with your mid.
Yeah, your mid needs that Blink Dagger too. But I think it's more important that Madara has his items sooner, so just give the PA and power and get out of those woods. Just go anywhere, create some space, die, it doesn't matter. You need a fat PA this game. You need a fat PA to carry you, and if you have a dagger on that Magnus or not, it doesn't really change a whole lot.
Well, a little bit more fat now with the plus 150 health from Talons. He still needs to get away to do all the damage. Double damage now activated by Mind Control, and they are finding Pexu, who was just taunting like he was asking for it. That was very sad, actually. He was just happy he was in the... Yeah, he was just happy he was in the trees.
What's this Timber building for? He's going for that hood. I mean, alright. There is some magic damage that can go his way, so would make sense. At the same time, he needs to start applying some pressure across the map. You asked me like who's gonna do more after the laning stage, and I said Timber. I expected Timber to do more, especially considering Miracle went for Midas. So he should be doing exactly this what he's doing right now. But this is like 4 minutes-ish too late, I think.
4 minutes, that's very specific.
Yeah, like around that 10-minute mark. Once you get the tome, you want to take that tier 1 top with level 6 on your support, right? Something like that. Not specifically in every single match, but yeah. But
it is now 15 minutes into the game, and tier 1 towers are but a dream to Vega Squadron, because
that's the Divine Favor Lone Druid I was talking about.
Yeah.
The Divine Favor Bear. Yeah, that's it. It's so good. Like I was thinking, if it works with Carti.
It surely works with the bear.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that tower melted. Bam, 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 and that bear's...
Alright, now I am a little sad that there's no...
Okay,
there's no Invoker.
No, yeah, with electricity,
because then the bear could also have electricity. That would have been even better, and they could have done that maybe. You know, could have fit it in.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see that, honestly. Chen plus Invoker, why not? It can happen. You don't need Lone Druid then. You can just take the Carti. You electricity the Carti, you Divine Favorite, he basically demolishes your tower.
But how about Chen, Lone Druid, and Invoker?
Also a possibility, definitely.
Well, they're gonna go again. Radiance is complete, and really, who's gonna kill this bear?
You just fight outside, I suppose. You have to stop them in their tracks right now. Do not let them approach your towers.
They got the RP up, of course. Matuma Man looking for some entangles. They find one, and they do quite a bit of damage.
The Lone Druid alone.
There's the Will-O-Wisp. The dagger in the meantime hitting on Kuroki, who's having a tough time staying alive. He will use the Hand of God. Alive for the moment, does get punched, and will be the first one to die in this fight. In the meantime, Matuma Man coming back to try and take out Pexu.
I mean, Miracle isn't even close. He's in his base.
He is in his base. He doesn't need to be here. He can be very fast, because look at the health bars on the side of Vega. They are dropping. Pexu does end up going down.
He found haste as well, so he's going to be...
He's going to be very fast back in here. Illuminates, just trying to push those waves out. Together with the Timber, the high ground defense of Vega Squadron is pretty decent. There is an RP available. DM looking for timing to go in. If only Miracle was standing more on top of Matuma Man, but the positioning of Team Liquid is almost flawless.
They're waiting. The bear has been resummoned. If they manage to take this fight now, it could be so good for Vega.
Yeah, but that Liquid knows that. They know that that RP is up. That is basically the only thing that is stopping them from just walking up high ground and making stuff happen. So they can just anticipate that, keep their positioning in tight formation, and well, move back whenever they think, well, we're not getting anything. They got Chen back alive as well.
We got Chen. They have Yules finished on that Bloodseeker. Very common build. If someone tries to port out to that Rupture, you just Yule him. You can also set up your silence with that Yules.
You can get yourself unstuck from the Will-O-Wisp for a little bit.
Exactly, you have movement speed bonus, but it looks like Vega wants to fight. They don't wanna.
I mean, they have to. They can't wait until the extent of the base.
They've been literally just battered by this bear so far. Now they have RP. Send Kazu in, create some space, give them some info, and after they...
Oh, there's some space right there. Ooh, DM jumping into that snowball because he otherwise would not have survived. He still has that RP, but he is magnetized and he is killed off just like 3 of his teammates, as I don't think Pexu is gonna survive there.
Yeah, that's some space in the different direction. They gave them some space to push. That's what they managed to do, and that's about it. This lone druid with Chen is doing so much. Oh, that's why the Bloodseeker, the Blood Raged Bear, the Blood Raged plus Divine Favored Bear, he's gonna be destroying these Raxes.
Oh dear. Let's see. This is not counting yet.
There we go.
Blood Rage, Divine Favor.
Alright, it's not looking as great as I thought, but it's fast enough.
Oops. He does take a bit of damage there. There we go. Does take the Rax down, is all that they wanted. Look at all this effort they put into trying to slow down this bear. The crit's coming out as well. The fear comes out so that the bear can still get a couple of extra hits in. He can be moved back and he can also be resummoned if they need to.
They have that Divine Favor to work with. It's so strong actually. Now perhaps finish the rush or just go top. Whatever floats their boat.
Liquid looking strong and comfortable.
Strong and comfortable with secrets strategies with that Chen.
That Chen. They saw the light. And Kuroki is a very deft Chen player. The bear got resummoned. Going for the shrine.
I mean, Pexu and the lads, they're just, I don't know, they're not really finding ways of fighting. They need to get a good RP off. They need that Empower on PA. Good RP, Empower, you can definitely take a proper fight.
Well, are they gonna try here? That's the question.
If you could somehow bait them on the Tusk and then go with...
Going on the Tusk. They baited them on the Tusk.
Yeah, they...
Congratulations.
They baited them on the Tusk. I mean, yeah, they did, but at the same time, no one was nearby to follow up.
I'm not sure if that was an intentional bait, that's for sure.
I'm certain, yeah.
Oh,
he baited them.
He's farming. In the meantime, Madara has found GH. Can he get some crits off? He needs some crits, sir. The silence is there, GH. Can he ball out? Yes, he can. He lives. Of course he does. He is GH. Who would ever doubt him? I would doubt Madara if I were you, though, because he is getting beaten on by Miracle, who now has found maybe next time getting the silence up there, and a couple of hits later gets a double kill. And it looks like GH still ended up dying to the DM Magnus.
DM was close enough. He
Shockwave.
Yeah, he was close enough. He shockwaved him. He wasn't able to help the PA and Kotl because he had no mana to work with. He couldn't really go in RP. He wasted it all farming there. So.
But they get the PA though.
They do. I mean, yeah, it's great for Liquid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
They still need that 1 RP. They haven't really used a single proper one. They had 1 RP that they used, and if I remember, it only caught the lone druid's bear.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, so perhaps put someone on the line, someone like Tusk. They try to go on Tusk, they commit to it, then you follow up with a good RP on everyone that committed.
2 Carties.
2 Carties and the bear.
And the bear. Party horde.
2 Carties and the bear walk up to your high ground.
Oh, and he's got the Hyperstone now too. This is gonna be pretty terrifying. And Liquid can just go whenever they want. It looks like they, this is their strat. They don't, like, if fights come their way, they'll take it, but they don't specifically go and look for it unless it's on their side of the map. And now they're just gonna push out the waves and go again, take another lane if they can, or at least one of the side Raxes. There's a lot of people from Vega looking for GH again. They do jump on him. GH, can he get out? Snowball? This time
he should certainly
cannot get a ball off. They do lose their tower, but top lane is in trouble. They need to all teleport back because their bear is on that tower. Look at how fast this goes. Can they even take care? Their tier 3 will die. That's it. The fear there as well as the rupture. Oh, Kezu taking a lot of damage there. He is still chasing. He gotta be careful. That rupture has almost gotten him dead all the way.
Kill him,
He's
though.
gonna have a throw, a
He can
tree
just run
killing him.
back.
He can now just run back. The Bloodseeker is too far away for it to still do damage to him.
I believe Rupture was changed and it no longer is fatal, right? Not be dispelled, pure. I might be just crazy, but I think it doesn't kill you any longer. I'm not certain. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining stuff.
Yeah, I think that it's just when you're far enough away from the Bloodseeker, you stop taking damage. Right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
I haven't seen Bloodseeker in a while.
No, you have not. Oh, the bear. He doesn't care about your timber saws, about your punches. He just wants those barracks, and he's gonna get them too. And he does die though. That's a nice 300 gold for Kezu, but
Great gold, man.
I mean,
you just lost 2 racks.
You just lost your racks. That is all that Liquid came for. They back off, and it looks like they are mounting an attack for the mid lane. Next, they can resummon that bear.
They just need to find a proper way to break Liquid's formation. They need to find
Smoke
a way.
around.
Yeah.
Look at DM's movement. He is actually behind. He wants to come in from behind. Madara already finding GH. Pops his Ghost Scepter, alive for the moment. DM scouted out. He is still looking for a target again. They just go for GH. They do end up finding the kill on the Earth Spirit, but they did lose Peksu. In the meantime, Peksu buys back. The Magnetize is on as well as there is a monster kill going the way of Matuma Man and his bears. They get the kill on Kezu. A big one there as well. Again, no RP there. Punch.
Oh,
that is a
good kill.
nice kill. That is Miracle that getting punched and critted by Madara. In the meantime, a bear attacking a base. Again, no surprises there. Matuma Man knows what matters here. It's all about those buildings. Those pesky heroes can buzz off with their punches and
Maybe they'll die.
their snowballs there. Now maybe an RP. There you go. Where's the damage? Madara got it coming for them. There is also the Will-O-Wisp, but the damage following up is just not really there. Madara, now he's tangled by a bear. He can't catch a break. Mind control, turning back around. Madara still going for that bear.
Oh.
Now he gets the Aegis done, and there is no resummon for the bear available for another 35 seconds. GH, he came back into this fight.
He's gonna fight.
Is here snowballing in upon Madara, who does have a buyback, and he will have to use it if Liquid keeps on pushing their advantage here. But without a bear, perhaps they just want to back off and wait for that bear to be back up again, but it should be up again soon.
I love how Matumba just manned up and started hitting him with his normal form, the druid form that is.
Miracle took the bounty rune route, but if he took the other rune route, he would have had a double damage rune. But he is back in the fight again, so they do probably want to try and force out that buyback on Madara. Oh. There's the toss back with the rupture there already. The blade mill is there. Well, that's just gonna get you killed, Kezu. And he does not have buyback. 40 seconds on the sideline. In the meantime, Matuma Man's bear. We should give it a name, by the way.
Misha.
Misha?
Yeah. The Russian bear.
The Russian bear.
The Finnish bear, Misha.
The Finnish bear, Misha. Misha pushing down the barracks. I don't know. I can't do it.
It's alright.
Well, Misha getting punched, but he still only cares about those barracks, and he's getting them too. In the meantime, the top lane, the barracks, I believe, already died to the creeps. No, they didn't.
Oh, Matumba Man is gonna fall finally.
They got him. He still has buyback, but perhaps this is the break that Vega was waiting for. The Magnetize, though. GH is creating a ton of space, and this team is actually going to come back inside of that fight. They want to take this. Madara still trying to find kills. DM is able to skewer away there.
Kuroki taking Raxes.
Kuroki is just
The
focusing
cart,
on the
he's just taking Raxes.
That is all they care about. Once those mega creeps are there, the lineup of Vega Squadron has a really tough time. Well, I guess they can deal with it, but they need the farm, they need the normal creeps, they need the gold from the normal creeps. They do get a kill on mind control, and they do still have one range Rax available, but for how long? Because Miracle
They're smoked
has
out.
his sight set on the range tracks. There are already creeps in the base.
Alright, Divine Favor is there.
Divine
He's going.
Favor's there. Blood Rage is active. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Dead. There you go. That's all
the
you
Yules
need.
into recall.
Into recall. They knew exactly what they were doing. The tips come out, and the mega creeps
Good
are
stuff.
upon Vega Squadron. What a game.
Definitely a very one-sided game, to
Yes,
be honest.
it is.
Ever since they started pushing, they haven't really stopped on the side of Liquid. So, I don't know, Vega, they just struggle into finding these correct ways of approaching the team fights. They couldn't really, like, they tried with the smokes around, with hidden Magnus in the trees. They tried with those usual movements, but they needed something more innovative. They needed something like you bait with someone. You throw your
They die so fast.
you throw PA in the fray. You just let her or
Surprise
Tusk.
the enemy.
Nah, but seriously, that's how you do it. You give them a curveball. You do something that they don't expect, and then you follow up with that. RP, because you're playing versus Liquid. They're not gonna be caught off foot with your normal movements with Magnus. Everyone knows what Magnus wants to do with PA.
Yeah, this is true.
And if you're committed to that, at least maybe a Shadow Blade would be good. If you're committed to that Magnus mid, you need to find a way to use that RP. It's not all about that Empower.
GH by himself for now, but he has no fear. He's going in 4-on-1, gets the magnetize, lives, chases them as well. Continues with the magnetize. Where's his team? He's needing some assistance. Ooh, that's a punch. That is Matuma Man dead actually with the Will-O-Wisp, keeping the rest of Liquid as bay. Perhaps Liquid can fight without Matuma Man, but it's definitely a loss that they are going to feel. Miracle trying to do what he can. He's being very speedy. He's actually running away. They don't want to fight
Rapier.
this.
Oh, that's what's up.
PA has a rapier.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, he hurts.
Oh, he definitely does. They won. Nah, they still have Megas to work with, but honestly, this is scary. They don't really have a hero that they committed into pushing, right? So they don't really have these items, these big items on the side of Liquid. Your Bloodseeker, what he has, Yules and something.
Yeah,
Yules
he does.
And okay, he's going for E-Blade. That looks all right. That's a way to deal with PA, perhaps. Just E-Blade her.
Just E-Blade her, look.
Yeah, and
They're gonna try. Dealing with mega creeps, again, they got the Timber Saw, they got the Empower, and they got the Coddle. It's not the end of the world. It's just, it costs them a lot of gold.
I mean, you have Empower, right? You have Empower on the PA. She's gonna defend very easily. I don't know, actually. This game just, after seeing that Rapier, this game became much more fun. You can see he's building into Blade Mail actually on Bone Droid, but he dies so fast.
He does.
And there's Vlad's also on PA, so she's gonna heal up somewhat. No, Morbid Mask at least, yeah. She will heal up. Has that lifesteal.
There's a double damage rune. That's gonna be a nice one for Liquid to take, but...
The problem for Vega is exactly that. They can't really scout these runes. They can't go out to fight Rosh. As long as their lanes are pushed in, they can't really do a whole lot. They just have to defend.
They just have to wait for Liquid to grace them with their presence. They can also, Liquid can just wait for the next Rosh, right?
Yep.
And then go after.
They can wait for the Rosh.
They only have to wait 8 seconds though.
They have MKB on the Bear, so they are definitely gonna be able to hit the PA.
Alright, they smoke. They do catch the counter ward. And they should be able to take Roshan without any complaint from Vega Squadron. Vega is going all in on this Rapier.
Definitely. I mean, there isn't really a whole lot else they could do, so this made the game much more interesting, at least. With that Rapier, and anything can happen. It's very unlikely still that they're gonna win, but it's possible. If we could see the percentages, we would see at least 2% for Vega right now.
Yep.
There you go.
9%.
9%.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's all you need. We have seen 1% being turned around.
Double damage, however, gonna be taken in that last second by the Bear.
Zero
they're not gonna take the DD, it seems. Well, okay.
It's gonna disappear in 15 seconds.
I mean, Bloodseeker.
He's not gonna get there in time.
Okay, Matumba Man then. Matumba Man is gonna take it after.
Yeah, okay.
And so they got the DD in the last second. They're saving it. They really want to have it for as long as possible.
For the push, yeah. Alright, alright. And the haste rune, they let that be. They just want to make the most use out of this double damage rune. And the 0 cooldown Entangle Bear. Let's find out.
Divine Favor is on him. Has a lot of armor, so he won't die instantly to the Rapier crits. He has the Blade Mail and the AC.
Oh, I just need a target. Madara, keep your eyes on that PA.
They have to control that Bear. They need to invest a lot in it. And after they control it, I think Liquid is going to strike on them. not onto the buildings. So
The creep wave is here. The rupture is on Madara already. He's far back to base, standing in the fountain. He's fine. Kezu, not so fine. He is actually very dead. Does have buyback available though. 50 seconds. Skewer back in the fountain doesn't work. Mind control, keeping Peksu busy for the moment. As that is mind control still dead because Madara came with the crit. Now Madara jumping on to a man, but the blade no activated. He has to walk away and he pops his BKB. The Will-O-Wisp trying to keep them at bay. And it's successful. He makes it back to base, but he is in the base. He's not hitting people with his BKB active. He has to wait for his health to be back up. He's looking for places to go. Maybe back for Matuma Man. RP in the meantime. Skewer, get that Bloodseeker away. And that is not a kill though. Madara, he's not finding those targets to attack. The buyback from Peksu is there. Madara now finds himself with GH, but GH has a Ghost Scepter, and again, Madara half HP in the meantime. There's no tower left available, and there is a ranged creep hitting the throne. And the bear, Matuma Man's bear, is still alive, and look at that throne, it is just dying so fast. Madara cannot fight against this one. This one-man army is killing off the bear, but it's not killing off this army that the Dire have, and it is GG. Whew, Liquid taking first game.